Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now.
It's so simple. Step 1, we find the worst show ever written. Step 2, we hire the worst director in town. Step 3, I raise $2 million. Step 4, we hire the worst actors in New York and open on Broadway. And before you can stay, step 5, we close on Broadway, take our $2 million and go to Rio.
The accountant, Leo Bloom, comes up unwittingly with a scheme that you would do better with a flop, because when you have a flop, you don't have to pay your investors back. This is music to Max's ears.
With your brilliance, my resilience, up together we will do.
It's important just to be true to the show. The material's there. You don't have to improve the material. You just have to serve the material.
May I take your hat, your coat, and your swastikas?
You know, every time Max and Leo encounter another group, whether it's Franz Liebkind or Roger Debris and Carmen Ghia, they bring a whole new energy into the room too, and then we go on for the ride with them.
It's lowbrow done in such a highbrow fashion, and I think when people see it, they realize that there's such cleverness and such smarts behind what's written that it takes people by surprise.
That smell is you! Oh, God, if I could bottle you up, I'd shove you under my armpits every day!
The play is kind of seen through my eyes a bit because everything is new to me. So after we decide to do this, you know, we've come up with this scheme, then we set out and we meet all these characters. And so I get to sit and watch this crazy German, the director and his assistant, and then this beautiful blonde comes in.
Remember when Ulla danced?
Yeah.
Ulla danced again!
I think I've always grown up feeling like you should always accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative, so I guess I just sort of go out there and live that to the nth degree, I guess. There are some challenging moments that I find that a smile is cracking on my face and I have to pull it together, but it's just so fun. It's so delicious when you hear over the monitor all that laughter, and being out in front of it it's heaven.
Think of the Tony.
I play Roger Debris. He is a director of sorts. He's actually not very good, but he has grand illusions of who he is, what he does, where he is.
With me? Hey, Hitler! Oh, I just couldn't go on tonight!
The very, very beginning, when Roger enters for Springtime for Hitler, all I have to do is one move, and the audience goes crazy. They know that it's just going to be ridiculous and horrible. And I do the most insane things that I can't believe anyone's paying me to do.
No, I feel like I'm going into labor.
I play Carmen Ghia. I'm Mr. Debris' common law assistant.
Yes.
It's kind of a wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you know what I mean?
Oedipus won't bomb!
If he winds up with Mom,
Keep it gay!
keep it gay.
Keep it gay!
It's so fun to do because these characters are so larger than life, and it's just so much fun to just relish in how crazy they can get and how crazy they can be. It feels so great when they're laughing.
We are finally going to clear the Führer's name!
I play Franz Liebkind, the crazy German leftover Nazi who writes the play Springtime for Hitler that everyone thinks is going to be a big flop. You know, you got to start from a place where you kind of go, okay, that's kind of reasonable. And then it's a little bit off, and then a little bit off, and then, you know, it just goes there. And I think by the end, that's the audience loves that build to it.